child of God, and
Right.
what does that mean?
Right.
So if I am a child of God, I accepted God at an early age of 15, but I didn't really understand what that meant.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started really thinking about, I had this bout with an attempt of suicide when I was 15 years old, because I just wanted to give up on life. And I didn't know who I really was. And when I came face to face and understanding and knowing that God was real, because the attempt that I had, it was Him that saved me. And I realized and I knew for a fact that it was Him.
Right.
I physically felt His touch. I heard Him clearly say my name, but when I looked around, He was not physically there.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you always hear the older people talk about, God is here and I feel Him, well, at that moment in time is when I really understood what that meant. And I still live my life, knowing He's there, but as a teenager, you're still wild and out of control. But I had to really sit down and really focus on that. And I allowed my past hurts to prevent me from doing that and holding on to the anger and saying I hated this and I hated that.
Right.
And it wasn't until years, a lot of years later, that I had to realize that hatred is such a strong word.
Right.
And once I learned to, okay, I'm holding all this anger in on these things these people have done to me, but they've moved on with their life or they've passed on, but I'm still holding on to them.
Mm-hmm.
And in order for me to be able to receive the abundance that God has for me, I have to remove those things and forgive. And once I learned and accepted and understood that it's simple, forgive. It's a hard process.
Right.
But once I was able to forgive, then I started scratching the surface and understanding, okay, I can do this. So I am courageous. I'm courageous enough to be able to talk about what has happened to me. I'm courageous enough to be able to get out here and help someone else.
Right.
So in that, I realized, okay, I am courageous.
Right.
So I had to take them one at a time. And when I started thinking about what else is it that I am? What else is it that I do for other people? I'm an honest person, but I'm very humbled at what I have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go out here and look for the best of this and the best of that. I'm a very humbled, laid-back person, and I'm thankful that God spared my life and allowed me to be here. And I realized that there is purpose for my life, because if it was not, I would not be here. And so I had to find out, I am, okay, well, what else goes along with that? I am a child of God, I'm courageous, I'm honest, and like we said earlier, people see you.
Mm-hmm.
So when they see you and you say those things about yourself, you have to continue to live by those things. And if you're not being true to yourself,
Right.
you can only fake it
Right.
for a little while.
Right.
And the true you is going to come out and people are going to see who you truly are. And I had to do this exercise. I asked some friends, what do you think about me? When you see me, what do you see? Because what I see in myself may be something completely different
Exactly.
than what someone else sees. So I did that, and they gave me their steps. And, hey, I'm here today because of their assistance and their help and doing that exercise.
When we come back, we're going to continue the conversation right here on the Empowerment Clinic with Ryan Jones on Foxtrot Radio.